Dude, I posted this video 3 hours ago, and I just now realized that the fucking mic was muted, so let me redo it. That England-Argentina game was the most tilting shit I've ever watched in my life. Now, listen, Argentina are freaks of nature. Props to them. But, like, what is up with these fucking managers being dumb as fuck and always deciding to go park the bus after getting a lead? I was like, this same situation has happened like a dozen times during this World Cup. And with Argentina, this shit happened versus fucking Egypt. It's like in Egypt, okay, I get it. They were up 2-0. They were up 2-0. But you're telling me as your Tuchel, whatever the fuck his name is for the English manager, you watch what happens during the Egypt game, and you decide after minute 55 when Gordon scores the goal and you're up 1-0, you decide to sub out Gordon, you sub in 3 defensive players, and you go 5-man back for the remainder of the perceivably you were going to do that for 35 minutes and defend your lead. Why are you deciding to defend your lead so early when you just watched them do they've been doing comebacks all fucking tournament, but you just watched them do 2-goal comeback in like 15 minutes versus Egypt? Like, what are we doing here, right? And then like dude, I don't understand. Why would you want Argentina to, like, what you do when you park the bus and you do 5-man back with an additional and you sub in 3 defenders is you're inviting pressure in. Why would you invite pressure in from anyone, let alone Messi and Argentina, a nasty attacking team? Why would you let that, like what are we doing? Especially you're going to give them 30 minutes with unlimited chances? Like, that's really your Tuchel's fucking brainwaves, or that's what you're thinking? Are you serious right now? Like, so then you let them go, and then Argentina, I think, subs in 3 attacking players, and Argentina is like far better at attacking than England is at defending. And I know John Stones is a freak, and Spence was playing crazy, and Reece James is like, I get it, bro, I get it. But once again, the best form of defense is attack. That's the best, because you need to release the pressure, right? You need to play the majority of your game in the middle third of the field. But now you're deciding that you're okay being in survival mode with you playing in the middle in your defending third as England for the remainder of the game. Like, I get this if it's like the 80th minute and then you decide to switch it, right? If they continue to like keep the same formation after that first goal, play to like 75, 80, then subbed in the 3 defenders and went 5 back if it was still 1-0. I get that. But to do that shit, let me see when they subbed this fucking player in, bro. When did this happen? When did they sub him out? They subbed out Gordon in the 72nd. But that's not when this shit started. They literally went into a defensive formation and they stopped playing the game like almost immediately, bro. And when Argentina scores 1 goal, you can't let them when they score 1, it's game over, because they're a veteran team, bro. They score 1 and all of a sudden their fury comes back and they're like they're so aggressive, they're so fast, they're just coming for you. They are coming for you, and you gave them 1. What a nasty fucking shot. Who was the goal by, bro? Fernandez, bro. Fernandez, right? Yeah, Fernandez scores in the 85th, and then Martinez scored in the 91st. Fernandez's goal was so disgusting. And then Messi, he just turns it on. He's like, okay. And I watched him. I was like, bro, why is this guy walking? He was walking. They put him on the right side. He was walking in the bottom half. And I'm like, and then the ball came to him, and he just makes plays. He makes the grossest plays you've ever seen. And you're like, oh shit, that's why because he's just watching. He just fucking like a little fucking stalker with his prey, dude. And then that second goal, the assist he had was so disgusting. Like, his weak foot, to put it across like that with his weak foot. But I don't give a fuck, right? All I'm saying is, why are we doing this? Like the number, even when I played in fucking some bullshit weak ass league, and the thing that would always happen is we would get ahead and then we would go defensive. But when you play defensive, you're playing out of fear, and when you're playing out of fear, you're gonna lose. You're always gonna lose when you're playing out of fear. When it's like we need to hold on to this lead, we need to. No. What needed to happen is they just needed to keep attacking. They needed to keep attacking. Fucking Jude Bellingham needed to do literally anything. They needed to do. Harry Kane needed to do something, bro. Harry Kane got like less than 10 touches on the ball. I swear to God. But like, dude, I need to see how many touches Harry Kane got on the ball. They don't even have player stats, bro. They don't even have player stats on this fucking thing. But in the end, it's like, why are managers doing this? Why in the biggest game of your life are you deciding that you need to defend the lead that early in the game when you have watched Argentina do what they did to Egypt? They just did it to Egypt, and that was 2 goals. You think, and where in this whole World Cup is one goal enough to hold a lead? When has that ever? Especially when you have fucking 30 minutes left in the game. I don't know, dude. That was so like. Tuchel needs to go fucking reevaluate his life. And bro, that's all I could think about. And I'm so glad that Thierry Henry and Ibra were like, yeah, we don't understand why he decided to fucking defend the lead so early. They were even like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? They subbed in 3. Bro, let me see when these subs happen, bro. It was so ridiculous. It was, let's see. Yeah, no, the last 2 was okay. The last 2 they subbed in the 82nd, 83rd. The first one, they took out the dude that scored the goal that was literally making crazy plays in the wing. You took him out in the 72nd minute, right? And then for a Hail Mary in the end of the game, you put in fucking Marcus Rashford and Tony. It's like, what the fuck's Marcus Rashford gonna do? I don't know, dude. I don't know. The better team definitely won, 100%. Argentina won. They deserve to win because they're fucking freaks, and this is what the fuck they do. And at the same time, I need to see managers stop being fucking pussies and going into a condensed formation in the box. Like, even someone like a Paraguay, I gave him praise last time, but when they played versus France, I mean, they played some bullshit. It was bullshit. They didn't even play the game. They parked the bus. But, like, what do you hope? You're hoping that you're going to last versus France for 120 minutes and then beat them during penalties. That's what you're hoping for? Like, what a fucking god awful game plan it is. And I know France is a beastly team, but like, dude, this is like England's a good team, bro. That you have good players. You have Harry Kane, and to not get Harry Kane involved, to not get fucking Bellingham involved, to not like to have these guys and dude, Argentina when they defend, they swarm, fucking crazy. But I don't know. Once again, in the end, like when you play like that, all you're doing is inviting pressure, which is what you don't want. You're really gonna let Argentina have an unlimited attempts at the goal for that long. And then the last thing that pissed me off is after Argentina scored that second goal, England had 3 opportunities, top left of the field. They had 3 throw-ins in a row right into the box. And it kept coming back out to Rodgers to fucking cross the ball. And he literally could not cross the ball. I've never seen a person not be able to cross the ball. How are you in this league? How are you the mid-right fielder, like right midfielder, and you can't cross? I believe it was Rodgers. The dude could not cross the ball. He crossed. You have Harry Kane. You have the size on these people. You crossed it so low. Like who came in? I think it was Dan Burn came in. You had some tall motherfuckers, and he crossed it 3 times low to the front defender at the front post. I'm like, whatever. Anyways, I'm out of here. Guys, girls, gays, queers, they, them. I'm not even a pundit, bro. But seeing this shit happen repeatedly throughout this tournament, where managers choose to do this shit and then lose the game, this shit just baffles me. But I'm out.